Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to use wigs to grow out your hair. If you watch my previous videos, you would see that I use wigs as a protective style, and I am 4 months post relaxer now, so I've been using wigs for a month and I'm going to carry them for 2 more months, and then I'm going to relax my hair on the 1st of July 2016. And I was about getting dressed and I said, you know what, let me share with you guys what I do for my wigs, how I'm able to use them to still keep my edges, and how I'm able to grow out my hair. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the cornrows, which is why basically I'm sitting like this. So when you corner your hair for wigs, you have to make sure that the cornrows are not too tight. It doesn't really matter what pattern you use. Like sometimes I have two to the sides and the rest back. Sometimes I have like 2 layers, like front to middle and then middle down. Sometimes I just have them everything, cornrowed all the way back. It really doesn't matter as long as it's not too tight. Second thing, the nape of my neck is very much prone to breakage. So what I do, and I don't know if this will show in the video, but I actually braid 2 of my cornrows horizontally, so there's not too much pressure pulling up and trimming up at my edges. So the first recommendation I have if you're going to buy wigs is to make sure that you put your hair in the style you're going to be using when you actually start using the wig, which the style I've showed you is what I have. So I have 2 here and the rest going down the back, and it's important because you don't want your wigs to be too tight or too loose. So the reason I say put the style on is so when you actually in fact go into the store and you try the wig on, you can tell if it's going to be too tight and cause headaches and breakage for your edges, or if it's just going to fit just perfectly, or if it's going to be too big. So this is what I do when I'm going to the wig store. Okay guys, so I'm going to share with you the wigs that I have. If you're familiar with my channel, you probably would have seen this wig before, and I'm just going to put it on real quick. Now, one of the tips I have when you're buying wigs is that you need something that is effortless. The whole point of getting a wig is to make sure that your life is easy, you don't want to mess with your hair all the time, and you want to be ready to go at a moment's notice. Now, this is one wig that I use. I use it to work. I use it, for basically going out with family and friends. It's like my everyday casual chic wig. It's just something that I could throw on, and I know that I wouldn't look too bad. I may not be the belle of the ball, but I definitely wouldn't look a hot mess. So this is my everyday wig for work, for going to church, anything I basically need to do where I need to look put together, but I don't need to be screaming, beauty or whatever. This is it. So why I picked this wig, and I'm just going to tell you why. It's short enough and it's easy, like you saw it. I didn't use any combs, nothing, just my fingers. I'm able to smoothing it, arrange it, put it in place, and I'm good to go. So if you're going to pick an everyday wig, now you have to pick something that you can put on at the drop of a pin and you look glam, you look okay. So it depends on you. Like, I'm more comfortable with shorter wigs. They seem to suit me better for everyday looks, simply because I'm too busy in the morning. I don't have time to comb and brush and do all the fancy stuff. So if you have a long wig that's low maintenance, that's fine by me. So the main thing is your everyday wig for work should look nice enough. It should be low maintenance, and it should be very easy for you to adjust while you're out of the house, even without a mirror. And I'm going to show you a quick example. So not looking at mirrors, I'm not looking at the camera, and I'm smoothing my wig, and I'm good to go. So even if I drop something on the floor and I had to just adjust my hair real quick, I'm good to go. So this is the everyday work wig. Now I'm going to show you the wig that I use if I have to just run errands on the weekends. For instance, if I have to just lazy around the house and I don't want to look a hot mess with my wig cap, which you can do, but this wig, I actually got it very cheap. Now, none of the wigs I use is more than $30. You don't want to break the bank. Now, if you can afford an expensive wig, that's awesome. But if not, you can still maintain your hair by using cheap wigs. This wig is actually $10. It shows that it's $10, but I love it all the same. You see how stiff it is? Pardon me, I'm looking at a mirror right now. I'm trying to adjust it. Again, this is another short wig. I use this wig for everyday outing. It's something I use if I have to run to the store, or if I just, I'm just going to be home for a few hours and a few friends are coming over and I don't want to look a hot mess, but I still don't want to look like I'm overdressed either. This is it. I bought this wig for $10 at a local beauty supply. I don't know who makes it. It doesn't have a name. I'm actually going to pick up a few more in different colors. I like it that much. I'm a cheapskate. If you haven't noticed, please bear with me. It's just something that I do. So this is my second wig. I can use this to work because my office is not particularly flashy, so this will do just fine. But again, the whole point is, if you're getting an everyday wig, if you're not working, or if your office is laid back and is not so glam, you could use something simple, easy breezy, as long as it's easy to maintain. Now this wig is really cheap. Like I said, it's $10. I'm going to show you how cheap this wig is. See, it just stands there. My goodness, but I love it all the same. I like it because it doesn't, get thrown, it doesn't get blown in the wind. It pretty much maintains the style, and I think it looks really okay, and it actually resembles my natural hair texture. So yeah, that's why I like this wig. If I flatten my hair, this is how my hair would actually look. And I'm going to show you my last wig now. Like I said, you need a wig if you had to go for, let's say, a wedding or graduation or something, that required you to look more glam than usual. I bought this wig at a beauty supply. I don't remember the name, but I bought it for about $25 at the time. Like I said, none of my wigs are more than $40. Okay, so there you have it. If I have to go somewhere, that needs me to be a bit more, dressed up and all that kind of stuff, well, this is it. You just need something that is more glamorous than usual. You just need to have one in your rotation for those, times where you're going for a party or you're going on a date and you actually want to bring your A game on. Now this is my A game wig. I have been lazy looking for another one because my lifestyle has not really allowed me to go to places where I need to look glam all the time. So I've had this wig for about a year plus. It's synthetic. None of my wigs that I've shown you today are actually human hair. They're all synthetic. But if you have the money, and if you had to spend money buying one wig that was really expensive, I would say spend it on your glam wig and your work wig. You can look, there's so many websites, so many styles, so many variations. The bottom line is you have to find the wig for everyday situations and for special situations, or for just situations where you need to stroll to the park and just be chill. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it has, I don't know, made your wig journey easier, or it's going to help you with your stretch. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you in my next video.